Man pees during movie and gets beat up. People have been asking me to watch a video on this, and I couldn't find the video, so we're watching Moist Criticals.
Yeah, I threw the spectacles on for this one, so you know it's serious business. When I started stream tonight, chat told me something I could have never expected to read. News that you never want to hear.
Man arrested for allegedly peeing during movie. Why is he getting beat up? Like he peed himself or peed on somebody else?
Chaos at the movies in Surprise this weekend after police say a man exposed himself and urinated inside the theater.
During a screening for the new Demon Slayer film,
he peed on a kid? Oh my God.
One fan excitedly stood up and apparently unzipped his trousers and began peeing. Now, I've seen conflicting reports on if they were peeing on somebody or just peeing in general on something. Based on the charges, I'm going to guess it was
he was probably peeing on somebody, because it probably would have just been like public nudity.
The latter. It doesn't
indecency.
Sound like they pissed on anyone. R. Kelly.
Oh, maybe not. Now he's saying they just peed in general.
Style.
Either way, bruh, I feel like I would immediately like pour my soda on that guy's fucking head and kick him in the balls. If I'm just laying down watching a movie, some dude just starts fucking pissing everywhere. Dude.
It seems like he just started.
Just go to the bathroom? Yeah, but I think you gotta assume if you're willing to, like, randomly start peeing on, like, either other people or in general, just, like, in a movie theater, he didn't want to miss the film. There's no way that's what it was. Oh my God, it wasn't Demon Slayer. Do you think he was just some, like, random, like, weird guy that was like, I can't miss the film.
Peeing on the...
What if I missed a movie? This is a big fight scene.
Seats below.
Do you mind if I take you a big gulp cup real quick?
Him, and then he just sat down as if nothing abnormal just happened. And as you can see here, patrons of the cinema were not too pleased with this display, so they got up and clobbered him. They fucking beat the piss out of him. It was a smackdown. This isn't...
Would the guy that fought him get in trouble too? Because that's not... I feel like that guy's probably... That's the issue. Is like, I'm not upset with the guy for doing that. But technically speaking, that guy just unprompted attacked that person. That would be assault.
They only show you a snippet of it. They are wallop.
Civil justice? No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying, like, by the book, that guy's probably going to get arrested.
This man, and then they, when they're done, you...
Unprompted meaning not by self-defense. You're not allowed to hurt someone unless you feel threatened.
You can see him in, like, a Peter...
And I don't know if you're able to argue that him peeing on the ground made you fearful of your life.
Griffin death pose, pretty much. I've seen people calling him the Piss Hashira, and that's given me a hearty giggle. Now, I recently mentioned...
Wait, was that a picture of the pee? Oh, it was a lay-down theater, too.
Pretty much. I've seen people calling him the Piss Hashira, and that's given me a hearty giggle. Now, I recently mentioned that I just got a copyright strike for showing news footage, but I truly cannot do this topic justice without showing you some of this footage. So I guess I'm just gonna roll the dice here and hope that the news agency won't be upset at showing you some of these clips here about what unfolded. It is so fucking unhinged.
Copyright strike for news footage? Yeah. I mean, everything's copyrighted, basically, but it's like news footage and cable companies in general tend to copyright the fuck out of everything. Not in the sense of just copyright, where they take ad rev, but they strike your channel.
The chutzpah to stand...
I don't think you should be able to copyright news. That's a take I'll have. I think if you are a news station, you should not, like, because the whole purpose of news is, like, informing people. I don't think you should be able to suppress the informing of individuals from the reposting of news.
Up proudly and piss in a crowded movie theater, just fucking tinkle.
No, Joe, why not, though? Like, what? I don't understand that. Outside of the news station being money hungry... Like, it literally shows that they don't care about the news that they're promoting. They just care about making a story that's watchable that'll gain ad revenue and money. Because it's not like the company doesn't care about wanting to actually show anything or share news. It's just like, hey, we're reporting on this because this gets views.
And golden showering the seats beneath you is unfathomable. Like, this isn't even, he didn't even try and be discreet about it. He stood up and he is in the middle of this row of seats. He is in the middle of this.
Yeah, not even walking into like the corner. I mean, come on, have some common courtesy. I don't know why I'm reasoning this. I feel like some common courtesy, if you're gonna pee in the movie theater, would to be like walk all the way to the corner in the back of the theater. If you're gonna pee in the movie theater, like, go to the corner
Section.
like by the exit door,
Everyone was going to see him stand up, and I imagine instantly people were like, sit down.
or go to the bathroom. Yeah, obviously I'm saying go to the bathroom, but I'm like, this guy's going, I don't want to miss the movie, so I'm gonna stand up and pee. Like, he's in the dead middle of the theater.
Goober, what are you doing, douchebag? Take a seat.
He couldn't hold it in. Piss yourself. I feel like that, because that's more accepted. If you can't hold it in, piss yourself. Because nobody's going to fucking punch you for peeing your pants, right? They might make fun of you, but it'd be like he has like incontinence of sort. He can't hold his bladder.
And then like,
or pee in a cup. Bro, that would still be, you're still going to get somebody. You're sitting right next to somebody in a movie theater and you're just like, they're gonna see what you're doing. They're gonna see what you're doing. You're getting ready to fucking pull your pants down and fucking pee in a cup. And then what? You're gonna close the top on it and put it in the cup holder right next to the guy. Imagine that guy's pissing next to me. And I'm just like, and I'm kind of ignoring it. And then he just goes and puts it right next to me. How funny that would be. He pisses in the cup, and then he just, like, takes the top back off and just goes, like, onto the floor behind it. The guy's like, bro, is that oh, sorry, man. Just fucking dumps it right behind him. The guy laying down gets it all over his feet.
Taking a closer look, like, upon further inspection, like, oh my god, he's urinating. Oh my god, he's fucking peeing.
Yeah, there was probably like a 10-second leeway of just utter shock of being like, this guy's actually just pissing right now.
Over there.
Yeah, it happened Friday night at the AMC Surprise Point. That's where officers responded to the disturbance. Witnesses told police.
Do you think customers got a free ticket? Oh, is this the guy?
That the man was confronted after he got up, unzipped his pants, and started peeing during a screening of Demon Slayer. Moviegoers confronted the man and started hitting him.
Bro, that guy's fucking going to town on him.
Moviegoers confronted the man and started hitting him.
Like, he's just holding him in the chair and punching him in the face.
Suspect, Limmel Hull, was later arrested and booked on charges of indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and criminal damage.
I may not be familiar with the Surprise Point AMC location, but I can tell you about surprises, and boy howdy was this probably a big one for everyone that attended this screening. Goodness gracious. When I saw this movie yesterday...
Do you think he went in knowing he was going to pee? Or was that, like, heat of the moment?
My theater was...
I will say, when I go to the movie theater, I get up to go pee, like, 4 times. During Oppenheimer, I left the theater 3 or 4 times. Because I keep thinking about it. It's a 3-hour movie? No, listen. No, here's why, okay? And the movie theater fucking gets me. Hey, do you want a small, medium, or large? I'm like, let's stick with a medium. Worker goes, are you sure? It's only like 30 cents more for a large. I go, okay, I'll get a large. And I'm like, oh, it'll be like this. Bro. All right, here's your large Coca-Cola, sir. It's a gallon. It's a fucking gallon. It's an entire gallon of fucking liquid. And now I already show up. Say that screening's at 8 p.m. I show up at 8 because I know it's a half hour of fucking trailers. So then I get into the theater. It's like 8:15. So another 15 minutes. I'm fucking super gulping this soda, macking my popcorn, finishing my candy. You know, if I got pretzels or something, I'm eating those. Now the movie starts. We're a half hour in. I'm half done my drink. I go, I kind of have to pee. And then I go, I don't need to pee right now, but I'm gonna have to pee before the end of the movie. So I might as well go now. Before shit gets big, you know? So I go pee. And then I come back, I sit down, I'm good for another hour, you know? And then I go, I need to pee again. But the crazy stuff is about to happen. So I run to the bathroom. I come back. Now we're almost at the end of the movie. 30 minutes left in the film. I have to piss again. Right? We're 2 hours and 45 minutes into Oppenheimer. I have to go again. I'm like, well, I could just wait till the end of the movie. I know we're near the end of the movie. But then I'm not going to enjoy the end of the movie because I'll just be thinking about how I have to pee the whole time. So I go to the bathroom again. And I run. I'm telling you, I run. Like, one of the fastest moments, like, I'm running to the bathroom at a movie theater like I'm late to a flight on on a connecting flight in an airplane, and they're boarding right now, and I'm at Terminal A, and I have to get to Terminal D. Like, I sprint to the bathroom, piss, fucking rinse hands, don't even dry them. I'm going like this as I'm running. And then I just fucking sprint back to my seat.
Filled to the brim. There wasn't a single open seat left. So if I was a betting man, I would put money that there were people in the seats next to him and people around the splash zone.
What movie was this? The Demon Slayer movie? I didn't even know that came out.
Beneath him. Probably horrified that this guy just stood up, pulled...
How many times during Endgame? I didn't see Endgame in theaters. I saw Infinity War. Actually, I saw one in theaters and I didn't see the other. And I can't remember which was which. I think I saw Endgame in theaters, but not Infinity War. I can't remember. I really can't remember. I saw Morbius in theaters. In the COVID era, like, I went to see, like, every Marvel movie that came out around that time. Eternals, Morbius, anything in, like, 21 to 23 I saw in theaters.
His cock out and then started peeing. Now, like I mentioned, I believe no one was hit with the...
Barbarian. That's the most notable movie that I've ever seen in theaters. Because I remember I was laying there. We were in the lay-down seats. And the whole movie was just, what the fuck? And I was with my friend and he was on mushrooms. And the whole fucking movie, it was like 5 of us. And I'm like in the dead middle. And it was one more seat and then him. And I remember it was the scene where like the naked boob incest monster came out. I was like, what the fuck? And then I go like this and he's just like, just fucking staring at the film. I just thought that shit was so fucking funny. Oh my God. Oh, because the movie was so bad.
Biological warfare here. I think most people walked away dry considering his charges didn't include...
What movie? Barbarian. I've talked about this 40 times on stream. It's my favorite movie to talk about because it was the weirdest movie experience I've ever had in theaters. It opens up and it's these 2 people that double book an Airbnb. And it's a horror film. And you're like, oh, fuck, it's going to get good. And then one of the guys disappears at night. It's like a woman and a man. And they don't know each other, but they double book the Airbnb, decide to stay there. He sleeps on the couch. She sleeps in the bedroom. He disappears. Like, she hears, like, rustling. He's gone. The basement door's open. And you're like, oh. She goes into the basement, creepy-ass basement, secret door, and it goes deep into, like, a mine-esque tunnel. And you're like, oh. And the whole time you're like, this is so creepy. There's going to be like demons down there. Maybe some sort of weird like trials that she'll have to fucking do to survive. She hears him screaming. And you're like, oh my God. It's going to shines a flashlight. And it's like a 9-foot tall, like dirty, naked, like incest monster with like boobs that are down to her knees. And she just grabs the guy's head and just goes wham and fucking kills him. And then it hard cuts to a dude driving on like a road. And I remember I was high while I was watching it and I literally went, oh, that was like a spoof. Oh, like that was a joke. I remember going, that's not the movie. Now the movie's starting. But no, the guy that, like, it opened up to was a part of the actual film and owned the Airbnb.
Like, assault her.
Like, that's how... The movie was so bad that when it did that jump cut, I thought it was a joke. I thought they were making fun of that segment.
Something which
But it has such good reviews. It has like 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's the worst movie I've ever seen. That's not true. It's a bad movie, though.
maybe would have been the charge that would arise from getting pissed on. I don't exactly know what it is.
Show us? I'll show you her face, but she's naked in all the photos. Boob monster. No, I'm not going to look that up. Barbarian monster. This is the villain in the movie, who's also kind of like a hero.
It is, but since his charges were criminal damages and decent exposure, stuff like that, it doesn't sound like anyone got like piss waterboarded. No one was like drenched and super soaked by him.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we were watching this.
Got like piss waterboarded. No one was like drenched and super soaked by him or anything. But I do think there's a possibility that maybe it just wasn't reported because maybe they didn't even know that they got hit. Like, I feel like standing up and pissing like this, probably like there's going to be droplets bouncing and splashing in places they don't expect. So maybe some people got it on like their shoes or something and just didn't notice. Because from the sound of things, he did a full-blown tinkle carpet bomb. I would wager a guess that the guys who went up...
I mean, it had to start just fucking dripping everywhere, too, dude. You'd be puddling piss everywhere.
And gave him the knuckle sandwiches were probably the ones closest to him when he did this. And
Probably the guy sitting right next to him.
I would also say that I'm surprised that he didn't get more charges added, considering that in this movie
There's kids.
theater auditorium, there were probably kids around.
Yeah.
When he got up and just started pissing with like his whole meat out and everything. Like, I'm actually kind of surprised there weren't more charges on it.
Hull appeared in court Saturday afternoon. He was later released. A witness tells us AMC gave everyone in the theater a refund.
That's actually a pretty nice gesture from AMC with the refunds, but you can't put the piss...
Oh, refund? Yeah, honestly, I feel like an $8 refund. Yeah. I'd be like, give me a gift card. Worth it? Oh, no, yeah, you get to see the free movie. But, like, you know, I'd be like, give me a free bag of Starbursts. I'd be trying to fucking get some shit out of them. I'd be like, give me some Sour Patch Kids. I don't know.
Back in the balls. What a crazy situation here. I actually cannot even imagine the state of mind.
$1,000, that's a little extreme. Because you got to think the average person in that theater had no idea until they looked and saw a guy going. Like, if you're on the other side of the theater, you're just enjoying the Demon Slayer movie. And then you hear commotion behind you and you turn around and it's just some dude getting his face smashed in.
Someone would have to be in to do some shit like that. It seems he desperately needed to go to the potty, but I guess he just didn't want to excuse himself to the restroom. Maybe he was afraid that he'd miss something important in the movie. He didn't want to miss a second of the action. And even still, the decision to stand up and piss is fucking shockingly baffling. Like, there's no good way of doing this besides just going to the bathroom. You're going to miss a little bit of the movie. But, like, why wouldn't you just pee your pants? like you could piss your pants.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he pissed his pants, nobody would judge him. Like, well, people would judge him, but it would be like, oh, man, come on. Versus, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
And nobody would know you did that in a dark auditorium.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. If you piss your pants, chat, if you're sitting in a theater laying down and you full piss yourself, like that guy was like 30, an adult man, it would reek. It would be sopping wet. You would piss like a water bottle. It would be like dumping a water bottle of piss on you. It would smell like ammonia.
Like maybe they'd smell it.
Oh, for sure. You're the guy next to him. I'd be like, God, it smells like fucking cleaning supplies.
Eventually, as the odor emanates, but it'll also be kind of hard to pin that on who exactly was the pants pisser. Like, why?
Hard to pin it on somebody. God, why does it smell like piss in here? He self-reports. Oh my God, dude, it fucking reeks. What is that? Gets up and runs to the bathroom. There's like sloshing noises, like he's just like running.
Why wouldn't he just pee his pants? That would also come with a myriad of excuses too, by the way, like, oh man, I had an accident, you know, I didn't know I had to pee like that, or you could, like, blame it on a condition or something. But
yeah, you could just blame it on a condition. You could literally be like, I can't hold my pee.
instead, he made, like, an entire song and dance out of him pissing. Like, he actually interrupted the film so that way people would watch him pee. He called all the attention to his degenerate act. What a fucking sick freak. Anyway, though, I had to yap.
I just don't know, like, I mean, do you think he got out his whole, do you think he peed, like, all of his piss? Like, do you think he finished peeing? I wonder if while he was peeing, because, I mean, dude, pissing takes, like, 30 seconds, you know? Like, if he's taking a piss and he has to go that bad, AMC giving everybody a refund's fantastic. It's obviously not their fault somebody's pissing, then you get his ass beaten and arrested. That's also very true. I did not see it. I would still try to get a free bag of Starbursts. I would be like, he peed in my popcorn. What, are they going to DNA test it? God, some of the piss got all over this large popcorn and in my soda that was closed. Could I get a refund? Sir, you were sitting 35 seats away from him. Yeah, there was a lot of pressure there, man. It was kind of like it was like a power washer.